What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to try and get the bare metal Lincoln to run, and if I can get it to run, see if it actually moves under its own power. Now, I was told when I bought this that the transmission is brand new, but the guy could never get it to actually run properly. He could get it to start up once in a while, but he couldn't get the thing to idle, and he couldn't get the thing to take acceleration at all. So I'm going to be working on that and see if I can get it to actually hold its own. Then, if everything actually goes well and we can get it to idle, we're going to finally take it out of the shop for the first time in 2 years after I clean up everything in front of my shop door. Let's go. Okay, first things first, I have to connect the battery, but the problem is I have 3 to 4 different battery cables. And I think that one's useless. I want to say this is positive. Actually, I know this is positive because it goes to the starter, or the starter solenoid anyways. This one is a body ground. That might work for us. Let's just go for it. Oh, jeez. It wants to just weld. I wonder if maybe, let's forget this one. Let's do a ground here. This one seems like it wants to weld less. No, I take it back. No, it just wants to do the same thing. You know what? Let's just see what happens. I want to see if I can get this thing to even crank. Okay, I heard a starter click, so that's something. Maybe I will give this a proper connection here. You know, let's just replace these. Let's take this off. Ow! Ow! Oh, pinching myself. Ow! Safety is not a priority in this shop. Oh, that's scary. I really don't like how much spark there is. I feel like something's just gonna burn to the ground here. All right, let's give it a shot here. Key down here. I've got lights. Oh, I hear it cranking. That's good. Okay, we got crankage. Okay, I've got this thing. I'm gonna give it another shot. Very curious to see if I can get it to hook. All right, trigger fire, check that out. That's cool, I like that a lot. Okay, I've got my key on. I don't have any liquid fire, so I'm just gonna try and fire this thing off with some carb clean. See if we can just get a couple of pops going and kind of go from there. Or maybe not. Does not seem like we're getting spark of any kind. So we're just gonna pull a quick plug. Oh, come on. And see if we can confirm the suspicion that we have no spark. Come on. Normally I have a tool for this, but God forbid I can find anything when I need it, so we're just gonna do this and see if we can fire it off the manifold here. Okay. Let's go. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like we do have spark. Okay. Well, that's good news. That is good news. We'll throw that back in there. I'm gonna have to replace those at some point, but I just want to get this going, so we'll come back to that problem later. It's probably running a fuel issue, so got a small splash in there. I can just get these going here. Yeah, there we go. That ought to be enough. All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was actually surprisingly easy to get it to fire off for the first time. That's good news for us after 2 years of not knowing. So we know that we're having some fuel delivery issues. So first things first, I'm gonna run to the gas station, fill up a jerry can, and make sure that the tank has some fuel in it. I don't think we're gonna actually pull from the tank, but it's worth a shot anyway. So I'll be right back. Oh. Okay. All right. Must be one of those fancy lock ones. Oh. Nope. Just hard. Hard. And while we wait, I can show you this. That is an award that my wife got in high school for being Best Drama Actress. And I like to keep it around to remind me that my wife is a drama queen. All right, I can hear it bubbling in there. That ought to be enough. All right, I've got the door open. We're just gonna throw a little bit more Go Juice down the carb here, fill the bowls nicely. Look at this thing pop off. 3, 2, 1. Oh, what was that? Starter on the flywheel? I want it to fire really quick though. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can see it squirting in the car. We're pulling fuel. And we've got fuel in our fuel filter here. And if you look down here, we can see it squirting the jets. I'd say that's pretty good. Okay, if I'm being honest, that was a lot easier than I expected it to be. The thing is idling behind me. Maybe when it warms up, it loses compression or something like that. The guy said he could not get it to idle, so I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe 2 years of sitting in a Bondo-covered dust shop. Maybe something got plugged, who knows, but I'm not gonna argue with it. Results are results, I like it. So now I gotta clean up all of this stuff, get it out of the way, see if I can get it to shift into gear, which I think would be an absolute awesome victory of the day. It'll make my life a whole lot easier. Let's go. I started this bike like, I don't know, a year and a half ago, and I got it almost all the way done. But then I started building the Cafe Racer seat, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, and that just kind of stalled the entire project. I haven't moved forward with it since. I mean, I did accidentally light it on fire along with half of my shop, because I got the carbs leaking and the exhaust backfired and just ignited it and everything. And I was bottle feeding it and I threw flames all over the shop. It was bad news, so I guess I really haven't touched it since then. We're gonna have to fire up the Galaxy for the first time in months to get it out of the way. Oh, let's see if this will go easy for us. I have to go through the passenger side because I parked the other one way too close and it doesn't have a transmission, so this is fine. I guess I need keys for it. And of course, that's going to be the keys that are currently lost to the annals of my shop. They're in here. God bless old school Ford. That right there is the key to my Ranchero. And I just checked, it turns the ignition in this thing, so we're good to go.
One eternity later.
It has been 2.5 hours, and I could not find the keys anywhere. Anywhere. And the ranchero keys worked for a minute, then something in the lock cylinder obviously repositioned itself, and they stopped working. So I have been looking for these keys for 2.5 hours as a side mission, just so I could move the galaxy out of the way. And I gave up. And then my wife came home and she found them in about 5 minutes. Yeah. I love this hobby. Okay, my camera fell again outside and it broke, so hopefully it's still recording okay, but I don't know, I noticed the lens has some cracks on it. That's fine. I'm just gonna check to make sure that I've got fluids in the various fluid required areas, just so we don't totally blow this thing up. Where's my oil dipstick? That one. Not great looking, but it says full, so I'll take it. I would hate to ruin this engine immediately. I don't know if I've got coolant, but ooh. Yeah, I've got coolant. All right, I've got coolant, I've got engine oil, I've got trans fluid, and we got gas. So let's see what it'll do. Officially runs, and apparently it moves under its own power, which is amazing news. It's awesome. So I don't even know what kind of tune-up I need to do, to be honest. I think I might have to just take it for a cruise and see how bad it is or how good it is. But right now I'm ecstatic. That is awesome. Got some jam to it. Couple of backfires, dragging the exhaust the whole way. I love it. This thing is amazing. Pretty good. It's very loud. It has zero muffler. what exhaust we do have is currently being ground up against the asphalt. Think it'll do a burnout? See if it's burnout material. I have to open the door for you. We've got no registration or insurance, but that's not an admission of guilt. But we should probably get away before the cops come. Oh yeah. Smooth like butter. Test. They work. Oh, take out my camera stand. Oops. Spare radiator on the ground. Hopefully that didn't just blow my tire out. That would suck. Let's go look. Well, I don't think that's going to be very good anymore. But the tire looks okay for the most part. All right, victory! Well guys, I'm gonna call that a wrap on the bare metal Lincoln. I mean, there's a couple little things that I still want to do to it. I've got some side pipe exhaust I'm gonna mount to it, and I definitely need to wash it because I could not see through the windshield that entire strip, but that's fine. Little things here and there, like door poppers, definitely of big importance because I have to leave the window down right now or I cannot get in or out of the car. Honestly, I don't know what the guy was talking about when I bought it a couple of years ago, but this thing runs awesome. That was phenomenal. It's got some jam to it. The transmission's running smooth. Everything seems pretty good to me, so I don't know. But I mean, I did buy it in like negative 20-degree weather and it was the middle of December, so maybe it just had something to do with the cold. I don't know. Maybe he just couldn't get it going in the winter elements, but I don't know, it's warm right now and I have no issue with what it just laid down. So I am dragging the exhaust right now. I do have to like ratchet strap that up or something and then I'll go get the side pipes installed anyways, but I'm happy with it. I'm gonna be taking it to some shows this season and just kind of have some fun with it. I do actually have some leaf spring lifts in the back and some coil compressors that I'm gonna put up front. That way I got a bit of a rake. And then I'm thinking I'm probably gonna put some really aggressive tires to make this really Mad Max style. But I don't know if that really constitutes a video, so maybe I'll just do some YouTube shorts or something or throw it on my TikTok channel. You know, simple little stuff. I've got so many other big projects that I wanna get to, so I think this one's gonna be backburnered now. I'm just gonna use it as probably a cruiser for the summer and we're good to go. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you enjoy car culture and hot rod content, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I truly appreciate it. It is still a small channel that I'm trying to see how far I can grow it. Share this content with your friend. If it isn't for you, share it with someone who you think it might be for. And that's really all I got, guys, so I will see you in the next video, and in the meantime, go check out the rest of my videos, all my YouTube shorts, and my TikTok at Costly Hobby. See you guys later.